Kuala Lumpur International Airport to KLIA2, situated in Sepang, is the world's largest airport for budget airline, which is a low-cost carrier. It is located approximately 2 kilometers away from KLIA main terminal building and has its own runway and air traffic control tower.
There are many demands for tourism sector because at Sabah, many festival or ethnic can be found. For example, Tadau Keamatan, Hari Gawai and many more. Besides that, there are also a lot of interesting places to visit. For example, Kundrasa, Mount Kinabalu, Farm and many more.
The reason we choose Langkawi is because Langkawi is one of the most popular islands in Malaysia. The demand of tourists and business travelers are also the reason we choose Langkawi. There are many reasons for tourists to visit Langkawi. For example, their natural landscape, wildlife diversity, their oriental village, and many more. And it is estimated that Langkawi received around 3.9 million of tourists in 2019 alone.
Terengganu is one of the states that demand by Malaysians for tourism. Terengganu are known for their rich tropical islands such as Redang Island, Kapas Island, Lang Tengah Island and many more. It is estimated that Terengganu received 4.79 thousand passengers in 2019.
For the aircraft destination, we chose Kota Kinabalu International Airport because it is estimated that KKIA received over 9 million passengers in last year. Other than that, because Langkawi is a tourist attraction, it also have received over 3 million passengers in 2019. And at last, Sultan Mahmud Airport, which is located at Terengganu, has received over 900,000 passengers last year because it is the airport that located on the big city in Terengganu.
This is A320-200. The Airbus A320 family are narrow-body airliners designed and produced by Airbus. The A320 was launched in March 1984, first flew on 22 February 1987, and was introduced in April 1988. This is A350-900. The Airbus A350-900 is in the A350 XWB family of long-range, wide-body airliners developed by Airbus. The first A350 design proposed by Airbus in 2004 in response to the Boeing 787 Dreamliner.
Okay, for Airbus 320-200, the maximum number of passengers is 180, and the maximum payload for this type of aircraft is 16.6 tons, and the range for this Airbus is 6,200 kilometers, and the cruising speed is around 903 kilometers per hour. And lastly, the fuel consumption is around 2,900 to 3,500 liters per hour.
Next, for Airbus A350-900, the max number of passengers is 340, max payload is 64.6 ton, and the range is 50,371.6 km, and for cruising speed is 902 km per hour. For the last is the fuel consumption is 3,112 liter per hour.
This feature compare and determine the configuration of the A320-200 and A350-900 to minimize the spillage and spoilage of the passenger capacity.
CFM56 engine is a great engine. It first ran on June 1974 until now. So CFM56 engine offered high bypass turbofan engine. Its thrust range can go between 82 kN to 150 kN, which is considered fast. It also offers 1.9% better fuel consumption from the previous engine because the air accelerated by the fan bypass, which is exhausted out of the fan case.
The Rolls-Royce Trent XWB is a high bypass turbofan produced by Rolls-Royce. The Trent XWB is an axial flow high bypass turbofan, keeping the characteristic coaxial 3-shaft architecture of the Rolls-Royce Trent. The power generated is calculated about 330 kN to 430 kN of thrust range. It offers 50% fuel consumption advantage over the original Trent.